Abumaye, Ruka music for you. Oh, now.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the Ladies of Sosa. Today we're talking about something that we've all been a victim to, and that is gossip. We've all been a victim to someone spreading rumors about you, or someone saying that you did something you didn't do.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and address that, and go ahead, let's continue.
Okay, so this episode was honestly a counter argument that we got from episode 5, which is support in our culture. And I want to read you the comment because it's raw. Like, she kept it real. So, okay, she said, "Hello, first and foremost, I would like to thank you ladies for bringing light and awareness for the need of support in our community. I love the positive message. However, I feel like it's easier said than done. It is easy to be supportive of those who do good to you. But how can I support a group of people who I know will later gossip and spread rumors about me? Why should I work hard for my people when they may stab me in the back when they see me as a threat? I'm not trying to come off as negative. I truly hope that one day we can come together and build our community and country. I'm confident that we will, but I feel gossip and rumors is a fuel that weakens our support system. I hope you ladies address it." I'm not going to say her name. Like, she was being honest. We're going to back up and kind of take it back to rumors and gossip and just in general. As far as not even just friendship, just us as a community.
Really what it comes down to is jealousy and hate.
It's not only our community, all the African community. People gossip all over the world, even in the United States. People are making money out of gossip.
Yeah,
That's true though. So, I mean, it's not only our community. I think it's something that's just part of life. It's how you take it. People are going to talk bad about you regardless. People are going to gossip. If you fall for it, then you become a victim. But if you don't, keep your head up and continue doing what you do, and people will see what you do.
Grace, I agree with you that gossip is universal, not just certain community or culture gossips. But I feel like our community is so tight-knit, and we all know another person that knows you and this and that, that gossip is more effective in our community because we all know each other. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't know you, Nima, initially starting the show, I still knew of you. So if somebody said something of you, I was like, I would associate it with their face. You know? So that's why gossip is such a big deal in our community.
Okay, so ladies, who gossip more, men or women?
I think men gossip more.
Nowadays,
Both. We all gossip.
So listen,
what guys do
Go
is
ahead.
they talk about girls that
Yeah.
they've been in situations with, right? But I feel like if it comes down to gossip where it's like jealousy and hate fueling it, that's women.
I feel like
Yeah,
guys,
that's
like
true.
let's say men, they tend to gossip among each other because homies, they stay together, they keep it real, like they keep it among themselves. So it's like, okay, I got your bag, you got mine. But women will easily to kind of throw each other under the bus. Like you could gossip something to me about somebody, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna reveal
Tell
whatever.
nobody.
Whatever. Wait till me and you get into it. I'll be like, okay, so excuse me.
that's so true. But
That's
nowadays,
women.
guys do gossip more. Like, for example, a guy will like, "Oh man, I talked to Susie Zoe," which is a lie. They just want to make themselves look better in front of their homies, which is not true. Like, man, Susie Zoe, don't talk to her because I already hit that, which is not true. Yes.
I don't know who really gossips more. I just feel like gossip in a whole I don't know. I feel like it does the same thing. I do think that guys, they keep it like within their group, and girls don't really care. They'll gossip to you somebody they never met before. That's the issue. Girls will gossip to you about you to someone that they don't barely know, and then that's when it spreads. Everybody gossips. It's not right. It's a sin.
What? Gossip is a sin.
Gossip is a sin. You're not supposed to gossip, but we do it. We do it. I gossip. Guys, I gossip to one person. There's that one person that I gotta just speak my mind to and just tell her how I feel and tell her this and that, but I know that she won't go and repeat it to somebody else. And I know that because it hasn't happened.
To me, gossip is what is destroying our community today, because from the beginning, even in the early 2000s when we all arrived to the United States, like families are very close to each other. It's just that one person that came in and kind of break friendships, like now can.
Somebody from Facebook said that gossip is not that big of a deal in our community. It's just for fun. It's what we do to entertain ourselves.
That's not entertainment.
You don't think so?
Somebody can commit suicide from gossip.
Gossip can turn into bullying.
And to be fair, it was a guy who said that. And I feel like guys, sometimes they do gossip, so to say, for fun. I feel like they do it because they think it's funny. Yeah, they don't care. But girls do it because it's just like, oh, this girl or this, that, you know?
Guys gossip is fueled towards like, oh, like I'm macho or something.
Exactly.
Girls gossip is like, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna take everything you think you care about and I'm gonna take it away.
So jealousy. Jealousy is one that fuels gossip. What else?
Envy.
There's no other reason to gossip besides envy and just jealousy. I mean, unless the viewers have something for us. I don't think there's any other reason. We all have been a victim of gossip. How has being a victim of gossip affected you guys personally?
To me, the way it affected me, like, some people go and make some rumors, you know, like, oh, Melina did this, which is not even true. Like, what? That's what they said. But I just laugh it off because that's not who I am, you know. I just shake it off.
To me, I've heard before that I was tribalistic. I was like, tribal who? Not me. Not me. I have friends from every part of South Sudan. Like, I don't even look at tribes. Like, to me, that's something that I don't even worry about. Like, as far as like rumors and gossip, trust me, you can gossip all you want. You can spread rumors about me. If it's not true, I mean, it's not true. If you want the truth, come to me. If you can face me with it, your points are irrelevant. It's just like
how did you feel like emotionally about it?
How did I feel emotionally? Like, if I was a weak person or I'm not confident within myself, I would have been like sick or I would have been like embarrassed. I wouldn't even come out. But to me, at this point in life, I've gotten to a point where I've accepted who I am. So if you're gonna say something, it really don't matter at all. If it's true, it's true. If it's not, it's not. Like, to me, I feel like when you feel like you constantly have to prove yourself to people, that's when you become a target.
Gossip really doesn't affect you.
It don't affect me because at the end of the day, whatever you say, just go ahead and come out this side.
So gossip doesn't affect you at all.
No, it doesn't.
Why is that?
Because if you listen, let's just say you say something about me, you will tell Nima, oh, Susie's like this and this, and then she come and tell me,
Which
oh,
I will.
Sarah said this and this. I'll be like, oh, well, that's good, you know. At the end of the day, I will still say hi to you.
That's
just,
true.
I don't care.
Honestly, in my personal perspective, I don't care about gossip. It doesn't really affect me, as long as you do not attack my sexuality. As long as you don't attack my sexuality, then I'm good. As long as you don't lie about me and say Sarah did this or Sarah did this with this person, because I feel like that's the biggest type of gossip with girls. They'll,
Like, when you entertain certain things, that's when they'll be like, okay, Sarah, I'm gonna be again. Drop another thing so they know that they can get
exactly.
you. So
What
like,
it is like,
really don't. Wait, if you know yourself,
Don't even worry because it's going to affect you.
It
you
is,
know?
but you shouldn't. I feel like gossip, okay, you're going to talk about, oh, too much of this, too much of that, blah, blah, blah. But you shouldn't attack anybody's sexuality because you never know. Especially family members and the people that they have behind them. I just don't think that it's right.
I feel like the only time you need to really address a situation is when it's people that care about you that are saying something.
But that's
Because
the issue.
at the end of the day, those are the people that matter to you. Like, oh, my aunt's saying this. My aunt, I know she loves me. She says she loves me. I go and tell her, Auntie, this is not right. She's like, okay.
but at the end of the day,
then that's
your
the issue.
family know your whereabouts. When you sleep in the house, when you leave, they know who you are.
It's fine. They're going to know
So-
you, but your family still doesn't want a bad name for you.
Yeah.
We're Sudanese.
Oh,
You know our
yeah.
family. They don't care if it's true or not true. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you
If
can
it's
open the
false
door, they'll
or
straight to
true,
you.
they don't want to hear it.
But you shouldn't care if somebody make something.
I
about
care.
you.
No, I don't care about anything else, but if it's about that, then I care.
Okay.
When it comes to gossip, I feel like it's not a big deal because you never know who it is a big deal to. Because honestly, people commit suicide because of bullying, and gossip is a form of bullying. And myself, when it comes to gossip, my personal experience, a family member would tell me, like, I heard this about you, Sarah. Is it true? And that hurt me. It hurt me for somebody to go to the extent and go and even tell my family member, or for my family member to have to hear that, even if it's true, if it's not true, and obviously it's not.
Family members do gossip too.
Yeah, family can gossip too.
Yeah.
Family
I
gossips too.
I had a problem like that. Someone really affected my life 2 years ago. You know, putting stuff on Facebook, talking about me, saying that I had an abortion. I was with so many guys, you know, and it affect my family because my mom had to call me. I had to go all the way from here to Utah just to talk to my mom about it. You know, it really affects me. Until this day, I don't trust no family members. I don't trust no friends. I don't tell them my business because at the end of the day, they're going to go talk about you. And then it affects your life. It really affects me. I almost, man. Only God knows what I did.
That's
it was
really sad.
bad.
That's so sad.
It
I mean,
affected me to the point that I was gonna do something to myself, but I hold my back, you know, just like, you know, only God can help me.
oh, sorry, Susie. I mean,
Sorry
this
to
is
hear
how the effect of gossip, like, you just never know what you say or what you do to people, how that can affect them. Like that right there is horrible. And I feel like as a family, it's your job to protect your family member. But for you actually to go and spread such a thing, oh my God, I'm getting emotional and I don't want to cry. No. Like, sorry, Susie, I swear. Like, no.
Just, there's been something going on recently, people saying the internet is so mean, like especially with Kim and Kanye getting married recently. There's, I don't know if you guys seen it, like it says something about, there's like Ray J and like,
I saw that just married,
yeah,
but I hit it.
But I
Just married, but I hit it first.
or whatever. And people are like, oh, like they're tagging it. I was like, oh, the internet's so mean. The internet does not create itself. The internet is not mean. People are mean.
That's true.
It's people.
People are mean.
Like, stay away from like certain functions and certain like community functions, because I'm just that kind of person. I'm quiet, I'm shy, I keep to myself. But recently I've been exposing myself to the community and seeing what I can help, like what I can do for the community. And that has brought about a lot of, not a lot, but like some gossip. I've heard some gossip come back towards me, and it really did affect me. So gossip, it affects people.
Yeah,
it really does.
People even gossip in church. Are you supposed to go to church to gossip or to
She's
go pray
being
to God? You know, like you go to church. No, for instance, you go to church, and then at the end of the day, they're like, oh, look at her. After the church, they're like, look at the way she dressed. Why you care how the person dressed, or how you care how the family looks? You know,
In church, you're
not
supposed to be
good.
worrying about your own salvation.
Yes.
That
Like,
is so true.
You're not supposed to worry about the other person's salvation. If
Come
they
as
decide
you
that
are.
they
You know how
want
they
to
say,
burn,
come as you are.
for real.
Yeah.
You can gossip outside church, but in church it's a sin. You know, it's just like you're not even going to church. It's like you going to a party to go investigate.
Melina,
Fashion
how do you feel
police.
about it?
I mean, I have something to say about the church thing, because you know, ladies. I actually recently seen ladies fighting at church because of gossip.
Why?
It's just
No,
I've seen it too, y'all.
yeah, it's just disgusting. It's just a turn off. Like, why would you fight at church?
And
That's
like-
why you see a lot of teenagers don't go to Sudanese church or African church.
One thing I can say to better the community is if you hear something that you feel like you want to spread or you want to say something, if you don't know that person, don't say anything. You don't know them to speak about them. And if you do know that person, you should probably tell them something.
Put a stop to it. Just say, that's not worth it. It's not fair for you to say this. Like, honestly, like, in our community, I don't think we have, like, sisterhood. Because in the end of the day, I remember a couple of years ago, y'all remember the big issue in in Dallas, in
not
Texas,
everybody. Explain
you know,
a little bit. You don't have to be in detail.
among the Sudanese ladies, and I was even part of it. And that right there, because we have like a lot of relationship and friendship with so many like wonderful young ladies in this in the state of Texas, but just one simple fight broke out and affected our relationship. And I feel like a lot of those ladies, they're like a good individuals, but because of one person and like false information and false rumors, it affected all our relationship. Is to the point where right now everybody's like we all like in our distance, even though like some of us could be so loyal and honest and be sincere about our feelings and our apology towards them. They don't believe it anymore because it got so bad to the point like we're all like distant. We all like are distant. Like we tell some of us are telling our friends like, I don't want you hanging out with so because they did this to me, they did this to me. And to me, I feel like regardless of what happened, when you put women together or we all decide to be friends, we're going to fight, we're going to argue, we're going to agree to disagree. But we need to know when to draw the conclusion, when to apologize, when to accept it so that we can put it aside and work together.
Some people actually kill themselves over gossip and rumors, you know. Just stop everything. Stop going outside and saying some shit that didn't happen anyway.
Whoa, blue.
Yeah.
All it takes is that one rumor
Yeah.
to turn into bullying.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a you know what. Okay, everybody, she's a you know what. She's
Yeah.
a you know what. And that's bullying.
You're always gonna have one person that will affect your friendship, you know? That even though you have 6 friends, one person in the group is gonna affect all of you guys. Even though none of you guys say anything, that person is gonna make you guys separate.
I agree.
Just for
that's
saying
true. That's
something like something that
Something
you never
that's
say,
false.
you just affect you
I
guys.
agree.
You can't control what people are going to say about you, but you can control what you believe in. So, with that being said, like, you can choose to believe rumors. We hear things about people all the time, but are you going to believe what somebody said about somebody else just because of what they said? So,
If you don't want somebody to gossip about you, to trust who you're hanging out with. And know who you who you telling your problems or your business to, because if you can't just, I can't just be like, Melina, oh man, guess what, yesterday I was depressed, and then tomorrow Melina will go, spray to the hole, and then tomorrow I will hear, oh, like, oh, Susan, are you okay? Like, how did you know? You're always gonna have problems, so you want that one person to share with.
Exactly.
So you have to trust that person. You just don't meet somebody yesterday and then you're like, oh, let me tell you this, and then the person because at the end of the day you will not end up being friends. So we're gonna talk about you, and then you guys fight and then separate.
I have something to add to that. When you hear something, don't add extra stuff on it, because that'll make it worse.
That's true. Having a sisterhood doesn't mean we all have to be best friends.
That's true.
We do not have to be best friends and tell each other this and that and tell each other our deepest, darkest secrets to have a sisterhood. It's just all about respect.
Yes.
And what we can do to better our community. That is what a sisterhood is. Because this conversation can go on all day. We want you guys to tell us how you feel about gossip, rumors, and what we can do better to, promote sisterhood in our community and brotherhood, communityhood, everything in our community. So please let us know. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? At Ladies of Sosa, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And before we conclude, we have some youth in actions.
For our first Youth in Action, we have the South Sudanese Youth of Texas. They're having their first annual fundraiser on June 21st at 3 p.m. So everyone come out and show them some love. It's going to be here in Dallas, Texas. Yep.
And then we have the North America Ataho community. I suck at pronouncing things. Atuho community. And they have the Come Educate a Child in South Sudan. And they have already collected about 35,000 books to send back home to the children, and they're phenomenal, and they do a lot more in that community. I feel like they're an inspiration because not only do they collect books, but they also do programs where they educate the youth about hygiene and respecting themselves and a lot of other things besides, just sending things back home. And so they're a really big inspiration to us. So we want to give them a major shout out. Shout out to Faiz Ito. She's one of the leaders of that community and leaders of that organization. So those are our youth in actions for today.
Yay! Thank you guys again for tuning in to the Ladies of Sosa, and we hope to see you guys soon.
Yes, please tell us how you feel.
Abu Maye, Ruka music for you.